Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who haven't been here before, hi, I'm Lori Hill. On this channel, we talk about lifestyle, beauty standards, plastic and cosmetic surgery. So if that sounds good to you, then subscribe. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you my hair care secrets. Everything from the shampoo I use to the way I style my hair. This video has been highly requested since I started my channel, and I can't wait to share with you all my tips and advice. Let's get started. This video is not sponsored. However, I have included affiliate links down below to all of the products in this video. When you click on those links and buy something, I do make a small commission, which helps the channel so much. Thank you. So my first hair care advice is to use the highest quality shampoo and conditioner that you can possibly afford. Forget everything else, including gels, mousses, and sprays. If you're short on money, then invest into a high quality shampoo and conditioner. Now I use the Redken All Soft shampoo and conditioner. I've been using Redken for the last 20 years, and while I have tried out other shampoos and conditioners along the way, nothing has worked on my hair and made it as lustrous and healthy as Redken has. And of course, the products are more expensive than other shampoos and conditioners on the market, but they also last longer. It's funny because whenever I go to a hairdresser and they try to sell me a shampoo or conditioner and they ask me, what are you using on your hair right now? And I respond with, Redken. That's as far as the conversation goes. They never ever try to convince me to buy a different shampoo or conditioner. In fact, the majority of hairdressers have said, well, yeah, they're a really good brand. If you end up buying a large shampoo and conditioner, you're going to want to get these pumps along with it. This helps so much so you don't have to turn the bottle upside down every time you need more. Now the other shampoo and conditioner I'll use to alternate in between the Redken is the Briogeo shampoo and conditioner, specifically the banana and coconut scented one. I love the smell and I love that it has natural ingredients to it. And I'll alternate these in every few washes just so my hair doesn't get used to the Redken. And the smell of this one is just amazing if you're into shampoos and conditioners that smell really nice. Note to the audience, I realize that my hair type and texture isn't representative of everyone out there. Karine Allude, check out her channel by the way, has helped me out with a list of creators who specialize in making videos on a variety of different hair types and textures. The list is down below in my description box. And right now my hair is pretty much virgin hair. I don't dye it. My hair doesn't have any bleach and it's not damaged. I wash my hair about every 3 days. I'm definitely not an everyday hair washer. Honestly, it would take me 2 hours to get out of the house if that was the case. Just so you know, I do have genetically thick hair and I don't have extensions. My hair is pretty much considered normal hair, I think. It doesn't get overly dry, but when it does feel more dry than usual, I'll apply a once a week mask, and this one is amazing by Redken. It's the All Soft Heavy Cream Treatment, and I've been using this one probably for the last 10 years as well. You apply and you just leave it on your head for about 2 to 3 minutes. It's usually enough, and then you rinse off. Now for me, I don't put this from my scalp to the ends. I actually start it lower. I usually started mid-scalp, and that takes care of much of any dryness or frizziness. Now there is a treatment that I use every time after conditioning, and I don't wait until my hair is dry to use it because I'm addicted to it. I love the way my hair shines and feels afterwards, and it's the Moroccan Oil Intense Hydrating Mask. And I'll take a good amount of this into my hands and I will put it all over my head. I don't usually apply it from scalp to ends, but if my scalp is feeling dry, I will apply it also to my scalp. Now here I've wrapped my head in a towel to let the leave-in conditioner soak in well for about 3 to 5 minutes. This stuff is just amazing. I have it on auto ship. And if you're gonna invest in a good hydrating mask, this is one that I would seriously consider. Now, something really important to have that I don't think a lot of people have is this hair catcher for your drain. These are amazing and will save your pipes. Get some, you guys. I bet a lot of you don't realize that the way your hair looks is also reliant on the type of towel you wrap it in. A few years ago, I was doing a promotion for a company on Instagram, and the only way they could pay me, because they were just like a small company starting out, was by giving me one of their hair towels. That thing is just invaluable. It's amazing. It's the Volo hair towel. I believe it's called the Hero. Here is how it comes. I did have it neatly packaged, but I took it out to use it because I was just ready to use a new one. Here it is. And here is my old one. And you know what? It's still very good. I think the key to this is just the material it's made out of. And there's something about the absorbency. I don't know, it works some kind of magic on the hair. I really couldn't tell you what it is. And I don't want to get too technical, but it's lightweight and you come out of the shower and you just put it on. One of the best things about it is this strap in the back. So when you twist your hair up, you could just slide the end of the towel right into the strap and it's secure. And I wear it on my head until my hair is halfway dry generally. And I've noticed it really seems to cut down on drying time as well. This thing really is absorbent and seems to wick away the water from your head. I like to put on a heat protectant before I dry my hair or use any heat products on it. I like this one by Moroccan Oil. It's not heavy and it really does the job without weighing your hair down. That's one thing you don't want, is you don't want to have limp hair when you're done styling it. Then I also love to use this. This was recommended to me from someone at Sephora. They said that this spray helps a lot with frizz and it helps a lot with the texture of your hair and making it smoother. So I love using this prior to styling my hair or using heat on it. And sometimes I'll even go in after I've styled my hair and smooth down the ends with this. Speaking of smoothing down the ends though, I have one of the best end smoothers I've ever found. And it's the Olaplex No. 7 Bonding Oil. This came highly recommended by a hairdresser to me. And I have to say, I love what it does for my ends. And when I notice baby frizzies, either on top of my head or anywhere on my head, I'll take a little bit of this and just run my hands through my hair. Now, you never want to not warm up the oil prior to putting it on your head. You always take a small amount and you heat it up between your hands, and then you're just going to run your hands through your hair. And it's like magic. It smooths everything out. So now we're finally to the drying stage, and I use the Advanced Chi Ionic Blow Dryer. I got this one because my old Chi died after about 17 years of having it. And this one's just as great, and it's even smaller, so it's easy to travel with. And it also really facilitates that smooth and glossy hair texture that I'm going for. So here I am drying my hair, nothing out of the ordinary. I like to throw my hair upside down to get a bit more volume in there. I like to dry my hair after it's about 50% dry, coming right out of that hair towel. So that way, that's only another 20 minutes of having to dry my hair. Now this time I decided to dry half my head with my normal round brush and dryer technique, and then the other half of my head I decided to try this voluminizer slash blow dryer that I found on Amazon, and it had such high ratings, and I think it might be inspired by the Dyson Airwrap, which I've never tried. So as you can see, it's very impressive. It works very, very well. I was actually kind of shocked how little I had to do in the way of drying my hair. It's basically a hair dryer and a styling brush in one, so you don't have to hold both the hair dryer and styling brush in your hand. You just hold this. And it seemed to get the side of my head that I used it on drier faster. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely use this one again. I was actually tempted to use it on my whole head. It was that easy. Now here's me doing my normal brush and dryer technique on the other side. Oh, and by the way, the round brush I'm using is this one, and I'll link it down below. It's basically your average round brush, and I believe the bristles are plastic. If you have one that's this diameter, you can just use that. And my favorite brush that I've used for decades now is this red and black Cricut brush. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just perfect. Whether you need it for every day or just brushing out curls, it's volumizing brush. And please don't look at it because there's literally hair in it and yuck, but sorry, I do use it all the time, so that's why. So now we've come to the actual styling of my hair. I've worked through my head with either the tool from Amazon or the other side with the round brush. I'm also applying more of the Wow Serum to work through my hair. It's really important to work through your hair first. Now you'll see me using this T3 curling iron, and I'm just gonna curl the ends away from my head. I generally start on the top of my head, and I hold it for about 7 to 8 seconds. Now, your mileage may vary. I do have it on the highest heat setting. As I'm bringing the hair out of the curling iron, I go ahead and re-wrap the curl in one of these curlers, and then I clip it into place. And the reason I like to do this is because it will hold the curl up while the hair is cooling down. And I think this is crucial for the volume aspect of things, because if the hair is cooling off already in position, in that voluminous position, you won't have to do a bunch of teasing or other things to get it higher. It also tends to hold the bigger curls longer and better. Another reason I like to use these curlers is because they're heat free. And after using 2 forms of heat on my hair, I like to use something with no heat to kind of give my hair a break. So now you'll see me wrap all of my head in these curlers. Except for the bottom of my hair. I have so much hair, so if I was to wrap my whole head, it would take a lot longer. So for the bottom pieces of my hair, I just curl those away. Now, extra points for using a hairspray at the roots after you curl that curl into the curler. And then I wait 20 minutes or however long it takes to make sure that my hair has sufficiently cooled down. And then I release the curls. And you know what? Surprisingly, they don't all lay flat. They don't all lay perfectly. And sometimes you have to go back in there and recurl some ends. Now, after that, oftentimes I'll go back in with the Bond oil and do any flyaway strands. I'll also sometimes use that Wow spray to make sure I don't have any frizz. and then I scrunch up my hair a bit and it's done. Oftentimes I'll even do some hairspray if I'm going out. I want to talk about some auxiliary things that people use for hair growth that actually work, and I'm going to share one with you all, and then I'm going to share an alternative. Now, in the past I've talked about fish oil, specifically this one by the Zone Diet by Dr. Spears. Now, this is a highly purified fish oil that comes from anchovies and sardines from Chile, and it's an ultra-refined omega-3 EPA DHA concentrate. Now, you have to understand, this is very expensive. It's about $99 a month. Now, this is the one that I use if I want my hair to grow faster, and it definitely works. Like, I can't even tell you how well this works for that. But on the other hand, it's just so expensive. Part of the reason it's so expensive, I believe, is because it doesn't just grow hair. In fact, it's not even meant for that. It's meant to help people who have joint issues and also meant for the overall health of your body. So this is not an exorbitant price when you consider it's really for the health of your whole body. But if you're looking for a fish oil that is on par with how effective this one is, but not as expensive, I would try this one by Yutzi, as they also derive their fish oil from anchovies and sardines in Chile and have very comparable ingredients. I'll link them down below. And you need to take it daily to see results. You should see great hair growth within a month. There was a study done recently that not only does it grow longer hair, but it helps hair density, which is key because I didn't realize that it did that. I thought it only grew your hair longer. Now, my last recommendation to you all, and something that I do nightly, is sleep on a silk pillowcase. Now, I know I've talked about silk pillowcases ad nauseum forever now, but I really think if you haven't tried it yet, you will be delighted with the results. Your hair will be less staticky, you'll wake up with less flyaway hairs, and it really helps your skin as well. So a lot of you have mentioned that you know a silk pillowcase is great for your hair and for your skin, but you find them uncomfortable to sleep on because of how much you slide around on them, how much they slide around. This is the pillowcase I use from Lily Silk, and this is what I do. I clip the ends down so that when you lay down, it's a flat surface. But it works really well. When it's not sliding around on itself on a pillow and it's just tight across the pillow, you won't slip and slide a lot with it. And you won't wake up with the pillow on the floor, which is what was happening to me. So try that out. If you want to try it out, I have a promo code that I'll link down below for them where you can get a percentage off. So please tell me about your favorite hair care products. What's your favorite shampoo or conditioner? Are there any that you think aren't worth the price? Are there any that you definitely think are worth the price? Let me know down below in the comments. And remember, you guys, perfection is not the goal with hairstyling. Have some fun with your hair. Having a few hairs out of place is no big deal. I'm sure I have more than a few out of place. Just have fun. You don't have to be perfect. Coming up next is my first ever skincare routine, so you're gonna not want to miss that. I also have my bingeable celebrity plastic surgery playlist. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.